something that has to do with creating financial freedom for ourselves. Okay? So get ready with your notes while I connect my laptop and be able to share my screen. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Welcome on board. I can see some of our core leaders set for this morning's cell meeting. I'm just waiting for my laptop to connect. Okay, great. I'm almost there.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so hello. Okay, very good. All right, good morning once again, my powerful leaders and champions in the house. Today's training has to do with unlocking the secret to success. When I'm talking about success here, I'm referring to financial success. Okay, I'm talking about financial success. Now, there are some important lessons that we need to learn when it comes to finances and life. Number one, you need to understand that life is run by principles and not by luck. There are principles that guide our lives. And these principles are so natural that they are universal, and anytime you break them, they break you. If you follow them, they work for you. They are as good as any of the natural laws of life, like the laws of cause and effect, the law of poverty, the law of wealth, and all that. All of these principles is what you need to understand and master that can now work for you over time. Are we learning? Okay, so guys, the law that governs life affects everybody. That's another fact you need to know. The law that governs life affects everybody. You cannot be left alone. And whether you know these laws or not, the laws are either working for you or they are working against you. So make sure you try to be a student of studying the laws and principles of life. There is one of these laws that I love most, that is called the law of cause and effect. The law says anything you want to be in life, look for people who have achieved that, ask them how they did it. If you do the same thing, you are likely to get the same results. It's a law. Now you need to know that there is no secret to success. There are only 6 steps to success. So know this as from today. Life is run by 6 steps. Life is run by 6 steps. Even the rain, the sunshine, the harmattan, everything is a 6 step that God already created, and they run automatically. So if you also want to be worldly, you want to achieve anything of great now in life, there are 6 steps to achieving them. Once you follow the system, it works for you. And what has been discovered is that prayer is not in the success equation. Prayer is not in the success equation. Please get this. You see, this statement is a very critical statement. Now, the meaning to this I'm not saying prayer is not important. I'm not saying you don't need prayer for success, but I'm saying there are certain things you have to do for you to be successful. If you fail to do them and you pray till tomorrow, God will not answer that prayer. Now, I want you to listen to this short video to understand the principle behind this success equation and prayer. And watch.
The Zambian government, Bishop, sold the copper mines in northern Zambia to an outside consortium for $25 million. The copper mines for $25 million because they couldn't manage to keep them. The company that came in and took over the Zambian copper mines in 3 months made a profit of $75 million. They did not pay the Zambian government upfront in cash for the mines. They were going to pay them over a period of time. Here we have this company that has an understanding of how things work, raised the money at the government's expense, took money that the company should have, the government should have been making, and gave it back to the government and said, we paid our debt in full, and give them now 0.006% of the proceeds of copper mining. When right outside the door there's people in poverty, people in not eating, people ignorant, people dying, high levels of AIDS, and what's the deal? Churches are full, people are praising God, Africans pray all night. Prayer is not in the success equation. Prayer is in the revelation equation. Decision making is in the success equation. You have to make a decision and be sound. We have to be disciplined and make sure we go and get what God has called us to get. You can be full of the Holy Ghost, but you can still be ignorant. But as for me and my house, I will get understanding.
Do you get that? Now let me explain this to you. Gambian government has copper mines, just like Nigeria have oil. We have gas and oil deposits in tons of barrels. Nigeria have so many natural resources. We have copper, we have all of this. Just like that, Gambian government have copper mines. And this country, Gambia, we are poor like Nigeria. Now, a company that understands how wealth is created, how things work, they walk to the government and tell the Gambian government, give us the right to tap your copper, and so that we can now give you money. We didn't have money to pay you now, but just give us the right to tap your copper, to refine it and sell it, then we will not pay you your money. Gambian government now gave them the go-ahead to do that. And they promised them to pay them in 3 months' time. Guess what? The first time they tapped that copper, only 0.06% of what they made in terms of profit has paid all the money they're supposed to pay Gambian government. And the pastor here that is talking said, while this country, Gambian, has this deposit of natural resources, that a company that understands the principles of how wealth is created, converted it to money, and paid Gambia government all their money in just one mining. They didn't even mine for 1 week. Only once they mine like this, they've already paid them all the money they're supposed to pay Gambia government. And they continue to tap that money for a long time. So meanwhile, there are citizens of that country outside. They are praying, they are binding, they are fasting and all that, and they remain poor. Take a look at it in Nigeria today. If you go around the world, you'll be surprised to see that Nigeria has the highest number of mosques and churches than every other country of the world. And yet, we remain poor. So that is to tell you that it is not prayer. Are we together? It is not prayer that makes you, that makes you wealthy. Technical department, can you please mute every other person so that we don't get interference? Or you mute yourself. Getting some noise somewhere. Okay, so understand the principle of wealth creation. Anything that you are doing in life, you must fall into these 4 categories. Is either you are employed. When you are employed, you are earning active income. You work for money. You exchange your time and effort for an income. And you don't work. When you don't work, you do not get paid. No work, no pay. That is an employee life. If you are self-employed, you are also earning active income. You work yourself, you are working for yourself, but can you take a 6-week holiday and your business keep on going without you? Most people will tell you no. In fact, some people cannot even take a day off. If they try it, their business will go down. Then there is passive income. Passive income means money working for you. Is either money is helping you for people to work for you, or money is directly working for you. When you have a big business, you have people that are working hard for you. Okay, so business owner, these are set of people that have people working for them and able to generate them an income. While investor, there are people that have money working hard for them. They play golf and they live a good life and they are making money. They enjoy themselves and they are making money without lifting their finger, without doing anything. Are we learning? So active income on the left-hand side, while passive income on the right-hand side. If I should ask you, which side do you want to belong? Is it left-hand side or right-hand side? Put it on the chat box. Which side do you want to belong? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Left-hand side or right-hand side? Of course, right-hand side is the right place to be, okay? But you know what? You're already on the right-hand side for being in this business. If you can hear me right now, it means you are part of us. You're already on the right-hand side, but you are starting small. So all you need to do is commit to learning how to build this business to the extent that is going to be giving you huge amount of money. The system of financial freedom is to leverage. You have to leverage. What's the meaning of leverage? A leverage is something, a system that allows you to do little things and you achieve massive results. One of the richest men on earth called John Paul Getty said that I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. So earn 1% of 100 people's effort against 100% of yourself. That is smartness. That is leverage. That is what the rich are doing. The rich are not depending solely on what they can do with their own hands. They depend on what majority of people can do with them for them. Now let's take a look at different fields of leverages. Oil and gas has leverage. When you have deposit of gas that you have access to or oil, there's a lot of leverage because every single day people need oil and gas. Then apart from that, when you have an oil well and you are getting this oil and gas very cheap, you can create a brand from that, and that brand can be sold to people as franchise. Take a look at Total Filling Station. That Total Filling Station, most of the people that you see, most of this filling station, it is somebody that buy the name. The owner of that filling station, I mean, people that have that filling station, they are not the real owner of the name Total. Somebody else, owns the name. Like Orlando. Yes, there are people that found Orlando, but you see the same founder of Orlando or Total that is opening all of these branches you are seeing around Nigeria. No, they are selling the franchise out, and that franchise gives them residual income. So anywhere people are using their name, they get paid for it. Without them doing anything, just for the fact that people are using their name, they get paid for it. So there is leverage in oil business. There is leverage in telecommunication business. There is a lot of money to be made there. In real estate, there is leverage. Are we together? You just build a house once and you continue to rent it out and you continue to get paid over and over. Entertainment industry, you sing a song right now, for as long as people are buying that song online, you continue to get paid. So one thing is common with these leverages. There is no place for the common man because it requires a huge amount of capital, a huge capital investment. An ordinary man cannot partake in oil and gas business. An ordinary man cannot partake in telecommunication business. Hello, are you people getting me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I want to be sure you are following. If you can hear me loud and clear, type yes on the chat box. Very good, thank you. So ordinary man cannot take part in oil and gas business, telecommunication business, real estate business. It requires billions. It requires billions of naira. Are we together? It requires billions of naira for people to partake. But network marketing allows you to partake in a huge business, international business with little capital. Okay? So all of these leverages that I just giving you right now, they require huge amount of capital. They even require some expertise. They require connection, political favor. Who are you to get license for oil well in Nigeria? They're not the caliber of people that have oil wells. If you are not a retired general, holding days generals, you are not a former president, and you are not one of the cabals in Nigeria, who is going to give you a certificate for oil wells? Who is going to even give you telecommunication license just like that? So the average person does not have any of these, and that is why people continue to remain poor. I'm telling you, there is an opportunity in network marketing for you. The place for an average person without huge capital to enjoy leverage. Network marketing is a place for an average person without huge capital to enjoy leverage. The place for someone without expertise to enjoy leverage. The place for someone without connections and favor to enjoy leverage. You do not need political fodder. You do not need multi-million or billions of naira before you can partake in network marketing, and you can become a billionaire. Please understand this. Which other opportunity out there can somebody beat their chest that they can do it and become a billionaire in less than 10 years? It is only in network marketing. Look at what great people all over the world are saying about network marketing. Bill Gates says, if I will be given a chance to start all over again, I will choose network marketing. Donald Trump said the same thing. Somebody asked him, what will you do if you lost everything and had to start all over from scratch? What did he say? He said, I will find a good network marketing company and I will get to work. And the audience started shouting and booing him. Then what he said to them, he said, that is why I am sitting up here and you all are sitting down there. That if you are smart as I am, you will not be sitting down there as audience while I am the one being interviewed. You know, Donald Trump, with the way he talks, he's telling you that one of the best opportunity anywhere in this century is network marketing. Okay, so if you want to be an entrepreneur, you should take a look at network marketing business. Some of the business Fortune 500 companies such as Citibank, Avon, Levers, Smith, Barney, these are great companies in America. They distribute their product through network marketing or direct sales system. And even in Nigeria today, I have once received a text message from GT Bank that says, get us a customer that will open an account with us and we pay you 100 naira commission for doing that. Can you imagine? For somebody to open an account, and you know how they will be charging that kind of person eventually, and they will only pay me 100 naira. Bank is willing to pay 100 naira for you to get them a customer. But our company, Alliance Emotion Global, says, give us one person, one customer. The least amount you make is 5,000 naira. Can you compare the two? 5,000 against 100,000. I mean, against 100 naira. This is the best opportunity for any person that wants to create wealth for himself. Jim Rohn says something similar. Network marketing is the big wave of the future. It is taking the place of franchising, which now requires too much capital for an average person. If you still don't understand franchising, take a look at item 7. Item 7 is a form of franchise. Go and meet the founder of item 7 and say, I want to open item 7 in my town. Right now, I'm not sure if there's item 7 in Omuaran. I don't know whether there is item 7 in Offa. I'm not sure. Any of these other major city, you know, in Kwara State, go and tell item 7 you want to open that shop. Let them give you their brand, their name. Will it sell or not? It will sell, but by the time they tell you how much you pay them for that brand, for that formula, how they cook their rice, everything, not every person can partake in that kind of business. But network marketing is the cheapest franchising system that you can go into. Network marketing has come of age, according to Stephen Covey. Stephen Covey is one of the best philosopher in that has lived in America. He says network marketing has come of age. It is undeniable that it has become a way to entrepreneurship and independence for millions of people. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be financially independent, be part of network marketing. The future of network marketing is unlimited. There is no end in sight. It will continue to grow because better people are getting into it. Soon, it will be one of the most respected business methods in the world by Brian Tracy. Okay, and so many other, accolades and so many other affirmative statements from worthy representative multimillionaires and all that. Okay. Now, let me quickly show you what I call the lazy man scenario once again, and that is our project activator. Can somebody say project activator? When you activate your business, you sign up 2 people. When you sign up 2 people, we mean that you have activated your business. As a beginner, even as an existing leader, always work hard to make sure you register at least 2 people in a month, minimum. Yes, you may say, but 2 people is too small for me. How much is 7,000 naira matching? Even if I get direct revenue bonus of 20,000, for 7,000 naira is too small for me. Yes, it's not about what you can earn directly. It's about what you can duplicate. So when you register 2 people every month, ensure that these 2 people have adequate training and you support them to make sure they sponsor 2 people each. Guess what happened? Only the matching bonus. You are going to get 7,000 naira on the first 2 people. You get 14,000 naira on the new 4 people, which you might not be the one that brought them the business. Another 8 new people getting the 3rd month, you get 28,000 naira passive residual income. As people double in number passively in your business, you earn this money in piecemeal: 56,000, 112,000, 224,000, 445, 48,000, 806,000. This is how the money will be dropping on your DTC, and you'll be cashing out the money in 1 year. In the next 12 months, you have had over 8,000 people, 8,190 people, all things being equal. If everybody in your team is registering 2 people, that is 21 million naira in 1 year. And this 1 year slow business scenario, this project activator is what we want to focus on this year. We want to do everything to make sure everybody follows this plan. You can register 10 people or 20 people. Just make sure you have minimum of 2. And everybody in your team have minimum of 2. That is the song you are supposed to be singing to the hearing of everybody in your team. Activate your business. You must activate your business. Make sure you have your 2 people. Make sure you have your 2 people. Okay, thank God you have had your 2 people this month. Let's start to work out for your 2 people for next month. Let's start to work out for your 2 people for this week. Understand? 2 people. In 1 year, you have made over 21 million naira. What if you have 3 accounts? I mean, you have an entry-verse package. You would have made over 100 million in 1 year. Let's say you succeed by 50%. That's about 50 million. What if you succeed by 20%? That's about 25 million. So on the average of 8.4 million naira is what you're going to be making on monthly basis. What if you have 3 accounts? Your average income, if you succeed, by this projection, your average income will be 23 million naira per month. What if you have takeovers? Your average income, if you succeed by our project activate, your average income will be 23 million naira per month. Okay? What about Digivers? 117 million naira per month. What about Megavers? 260 million naira per month. Guys, you need to build your own pipeline now that will continue to give you residual income. You remember Project Pipeline? You remember the story of the parable of the pipeline? That is these 2 guys, Pablo and Bruno. The story of Pablo and Bruno. Now, if you have not watched this video before, let me quickly tell you the story because time will not permit me to play the video for you here. Let me quickly tell you the story. There are two guys that are in one village, and there was an opportunity for them to be fetching water for the whole village. The village doesn't have water, but there is a stream down up the hill. So they collected the contract to be fetching water with bucket to this village square where everybody can access the water. So as they start to pour, get this water with bucket, they get paid every day based on number of buckets of water that they fetch for the villagers. But along the line, one of them, Pablo particularly, thought that, say, look, we cannot continue to carry this water like this. The time we come, we will not have the strength again. What about building a pipeline from that stream that will come down to the village square so that the money will, water will automatically be flowing to the town, and we are going to meter it so that we get paid based on number of water that we pump. The other guy didn't support it. He said he doesn't have that time, and even the money. He said he has another smarter idea. His smarter idea is to buy cow from the money he's making, so that the cow can breed some other cow and he can build his own house from there and enjoy himself. So this guy was making money and was buying cow and was building his own house and is enjoying himself, while the other guy decided not to build his own house as of that time. He decided not to buy any cow and be enjoying. He was reinvesting his money in building a pipe from the stream. He built a mechanism that will be pumping water from up the stream down to the village square. He's still carrying the bucket of water every day, but he doesn't use the whole day to carry buckets of water. He will carry little and use his weekend, the evening time, and his weekend to build the pipeline. Over years, in about 2 to 3 years, he finished building his pipeline, and is now supplying water automatically to the village, and is now relaxing and enjoying his money. While the other guy is now weak. He cannot pull buckets again. He's now tired, and along the line, he dropped dead. Guys, understand this. If you are working for somebody right now, you are like somebody who is fetching water with a bucket. But when you are building this, your business along the line, with that your job, you are as smart as Pablo, who is building an automatic system that will eventually be giving you money. So build your pipeline, okay? Build your team. Your team is your pipeline. Get them to be attending all meetings, all trainings, and you earn residual income for life when you eventually build out your team. Okay, guys? That is an opportunity for you, so that one day your future will look like this. As far as this Design Your Life campaign is concerned, this is your future. I kept on saying it. I said, this is our future. If you believe, type it on the chat box and say, that is my future. This is my future. One day, you are going to have your own private jet. You will become a billionaire and have your own private jet. And you are going to be one of the richest in the world. That is where we are going. And may God make it easy for us. Thank you. This is the little I have for you for today from the headquarters of Dream Life International. God bless you. Over to you, my powerful coordinator.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, mentor. Really appreciate what you have done for us. I don't expect me to start to tell you now that if you want to appreciate, go to the chat room and type thank you, sir. Go to the chat room and sincerely appreciate this particular information that you get this morning. Is so powerful. And as powerful as that information is, it is leading most of us that attended, and every one of us that attended them that way, to a life of transformation. This is transforming. This is mind-blowing. We really appreciate what you have done for us this morning. As we are learning all of this and start to decode and diagnose, and start to put them into practice. Action, 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 action. Do. Develop that habit of doing. Just doing, not just learning without practicing. Develop the habit of doing. All right, so thank you very much. Let's quickly define ourselves. This morning. Our time is fast spent. Let's quickly do the self-definition. Let's define ourselves. Let's be on our feet. Permit me to actually share my screen. Permit me to. Okay, so you all have been allowed to unmute. And now unmute yourself, but please make sure you are not in a noisy area. Some of you are fond of putting down area, waiting for the why those of you are just
Can we all off our videos? Let's off our videos so that the voice can flow better. When you have videos, we hear ourselves. Off your videos.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Who are you?
I know who I am.
I know who I am.
Other leaders is looking for. I am a
Mommy.
Who are you? I am an
Adventurer.
Who are you?
I am a
Famous speaker and author.
Minolokiki àgbáyé àti olùkọ́.
Who are you?
I am a network marketing industry. Èmi ni ògbóǹtarìgì nínú okòwò alásopọ̀.
Who are you? I am a millionaire curator.
Nínú olùṣẹ̀dá àwọn ọlọ́rọ̀ tó.
Who are you? I am a motivator to the motivators.
Èmi ni Korea. The best that ever been and the best that will ever be. Ẹni tó ń dára jù nínú àwọn ìbẹ̀ tó sì máa dára jù nínú àwọn tó ń bọ̀.
In Life International Foundation Academy. 1, 2, go.
Accurate pathway
So I possess the ability
that cares for all that. 2023, our year of total breakthrough. God on our side that determined
It's 2023, a year of breakthrough.
Okay, now.
Millions and cash.